A very common issue is how do people show up for employment and how are their behaviors interpreted by people who don't understand them. Basically, we witness things and we process it through what we understand the situation to be, what our life experience is, and then we make conclusions. So people may do a lot of things that are out of context to the observer, which is then misinterpreted in a way that is sort of aversive to the person. But if they understood more about the person, then they may not find those actions or behaviors offensive or interpret them so negatively. I think people do this so automatically, the saying, I believe what I see, but really what you see is filtered through the interpretation of your experience. So you don't really see, you don't really see it as it is, so to speak, right? You see it as you see it, which is different. Yeah, and I think that's the other part is like what's kind of acceptable and what's within the range by which one should sort of roll one's sleeves up and just get on with it. It's hard to know like really what someone's going through. It's hard to know like, okay, is the intensity so high that I am overwhelmed and I cannot sort of function in this environment, let alone do the job. Then you gotta like show up in a certain way, so this is the idea of masking. So all those layers, and a lot of times people have difficulties with organization and planning. So this is layers upon layers upon layers of things. So it becomes overwhelming, So the simplest things may be experienced as much more serious than generally what people would feel.